Hey guys. All right. Actually I'm going to throw up. I'm not in my correct mode here, but browse. Grab that, open that. All right, so we are on day 12 of 100 yarn bowls in 30 days. I just did a count. I'm at 67 trimmed bowls. Those haven't been cleaned up yet, so I may lose one or two in the process of cleaning those up. Mm, so I am a little bit behind. My main concern is that my reclaim isn't ready for me to start weighing out the 3 pound bowls. Well, I have a bunch of reclaim that is ready, but I have some that's not. Um, so that's really my main concern to being able to finish this, because my initial intention was to keep up on my reclaim every day to make sure that I could weigh out enough balls at the end for my 3 pound bowls, and I didn't do that. I I wasn't expecting to go away on Sunday, so it it kind of cut into a bunch of my time with this challenge, unfortunately. Um, I could tack on days at the end, but I don't think that's fair because, dry time was part of the challenge, getting everything dry to get it into the kiln. So that is where I'm at. Uh, but yeah, so my goal right now is to trim everything that I did yesterday. I didn't bag any of it because I didn't turn on the humidifier or the dehumidifier. Um, so I guess let's get to trimming. Uh, I have a group up in my Discord right now that they are discussing magical items for a campaign. What is overpowered and what isn't. I haven't even thought about what magic items I want yet. Um, this is still super wet, which is good. I'm gonna do my 6 pounders first. I just want to throw a quick wire under this and set it aside. But I'm playing a 12th level wizard. He was a farmer. Um, and he used his spell slots or spells to get varmints off his farm. So good firebolt would take out pretty much any varmint. Um, so anyway, I've been having fun getting into character with him. But because we are level 12, I have like 5,000 gold to spend. I get like a bunch of magic items and stuff. Um, I'm a turtle farmer. I thought that was cool. Uh, and we're gonna see how it goes once we get into campaign. But this is the one that I really liked and didn't want to make a yarn ball out of. It's just so pretty. All right, I think I'm just gonna wire this off, trim up the bottom, And I won't worry about it for the yarn bowl challenge. That has a real thin bottom. You can see that wire going underneath of it. Okay. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what magical items I'm going to take. I know I'm going to be buying a bunch of spell scrolls and having them in my book. And I know I'm going to be using the rest of my money to uh, I'm going to have the rest of my money towards spell components. So I thought a turtle had 13 AC. My husband has since informed me that I have a 17 AC, which is absolutely insane in my brain. This is so wet. Guys, so wet. What do I put it back on? We are going to scrape this off. I'm going to put it right back on here again. Let it sit. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Guys, I have put myself in a predicament. All right, we're going to leave this right up here. We are going to let that dry a little bit. That might not actually make it. That bottom is super duper thin. But yeah, like what are some magical items that a farmer would have had? Like that's kind of where I'm at right now. I may end up asking Gary if I can homebrew some magic items. And or take some items off the druid list that like a wizard might not have access to. Even if I like instead of taking like a rare one, I take like a or a yeah, if I like swap out a rare for like a uncommon or something like that. Just because I'm not looking to be overpowered. I'm just looking for cool shit that a farmer would have. I think I'm gonna pull up the AD&D web, the Aid by the Magic Items website, and go through it while I'm trimming today. Because why not? Guys, I need to replace the wheels on this thing. It's so easy to replace the wheels too. All right. If you're watching me today, do throw up a chat. I'm actually watching chat today. So I had the dehumidifier turned off last night so that I wouldn't have to bag all of this stuff up. And I have to say, it worked really well. It's definitely wet down here today. Like, this isn't a thing that I could do on a normal basis because I would get mold. Um, but this worked out rather well for a night. Okay. All right. So, um, I think I get common, uncommon, and rare. I think I get one rare item. Um, so maybe I will. Maybe I will search for rare items first. I'm kind of wondering if Gary is listening to me right now. I should text him. Have him jump on. Okay, so let's see what I got. Let's make that the big one and that the little one. Okay. I want them from all sources. Do I get a very rare? I don't think I do. I think it stops at rare. Starting equipment level 12 D and D 5.5. Starting at higher levels. All right, level 12. Yeah, two uncommon, two common, three uncommon, and one rare. And then I get a bunch of gold, but I'm going to use that for scrolls. All right, so one rare. Oh, an alchemy jug. Oh my God, an alchemy. It could be like my moonshine bottle. Hello. My pretty boy has come down to visit me. He he is such a good boy. Um I love the concept of an alchemy jug. Um and just have unlimited amount of moonshine. Um I don't really know how that works. Hold on. Uh This ceramic jug appears to be able to hold a gallon of liquid and weighs 12 pounds, whether full or empty. Sloshing sounds can be heard from the jug when it is shaken, even if the jug is empty. You can use an action and name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. Afterward, you can uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute. The maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid you named. Um, oh yeah, I love this. I love this for a farmer. Um, as long as Gary is good with this, I am absolutely taking the alchemy jug for my farmer. I think this is hysterical. And That makes me so happy. Um, well, that was, I mean, I went 2 items down in the list. Like the first one was adamantine armor, the second one was alchemy jug. All right, let's keep going because I really think that's going to be my rare. All right. Um, I want to put that somewhere. Oh, let's text that to Gary. Oh, that's an uncommon item too. That's not even a rare item. All right. All right, alchemy jug. Da 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 da. Private chat. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. All right. I don't know why. All right, let's filter. Haha. Okay. Um. Um. An all-purpose tool. I feel like that works really well for a farmer tool too. Reading. Okay. Nope, my microphone is working. Didn't mute myself. Looks like it's working. Okay. Um, all-purpose tool. This could be uncommon or rare. Convert into any type of artisan's tools. Bonus to attack rolls and saving throws of artificer spells. One new. Is this only? Oh, this is only for artificer. Okay. I mean, that does sound really cool though. I really do like that. Uh, all right. Ammunition, Amulet of Health, Amulet of the Devout, Arcane Grimoire, bonus to attack rolls and saving throws of your spells, spell slot levels of Arcane Recovery increased by 1. That's kind of cool. Let me see if there's anything else about this. Like it could be my grandpappy's book. Um, uh, okay. So Gary went to go hang out with his brother today. And um, I'm just working on this challenge. Okay, let's look at this arcane grimoire. Man, I'm not even getting out of the A's. All right, bonus to attack rolls and saving throws of your spells. Spell slots of arcane recovery increased by 1. For a rare, it's a +1. Um, it's +1 to everything. That's kind of cool. All right, let us throw that up at Gary. Armor of resistance, armor of vulnerability, arrow catching shield, astral shard, which lets you teleport. I don't think I want to teleport. There's no reason for me to. Um, even like the invisible spell and stuff like that, I won't even be using on myself. I would be using on somebody that is opening a door or running into battle or something like that. Okay. Okay. All right. This is the wonky piece right here. So I'm going to cut here. Um, Astromancy Archive, Atlas of Endless. Astromancy Archive. This book contains 6 divination spells, 3 charges to give 1d4 bonus or penalty in reaction to a d20. Um, so what I'm looking for is I want it to make sense for a wizard to have, but I also want it to make sense for a farmer to have. So I think that alchemy jug is just like spot on for um, for a farmer. I am going to ask that I can have moonshine um, instead of one of the options on there. Uh, um, because, well, I just think that's amazing. Um, and I was going to go with an evocation wizard. Um, I wasn't really sold on it, but that's kind of where I'm thinking because I feel like a farmer's just like, um, I need to figure out how to protect my land. And, at the end of the year and you burn all um, you burn your stuff to like, to replant and whatnot sometimes. Um, yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I felt like that hit better for a farmer. Um, but I don't know, I'm not really sold on that either. I need to, I don't know. I think I'm probably going to go with an evocation wizard. But, so there is the first one. The second one? The first one? No, first one. The bottom of this is still wet, so I don't want to go put it on the slatted shelving. I would like to put this on like a board. Probably should have brought some boards down. Um, I forget. So I bought something off of Amazon that was the worst purchase in the world. Um, and it never fit my wheel, but I have these little boards that I kind of use just to set stuff on, and I forgot about them. So I just remembered that I had those. That works. All right. Um, I am doing the 6 pounders first, because that's what I did yesterday first. But my goal is to get 3 bats emptied off, 3 big bats emptied off, so that I can throw these last 3 6 pounders. And then tonight, I might be able to trim them while Gary's playing Pathfinder. Okay. So I was getting into the evocation thing because there's an astromancy archive. Sorry, I don't know why my mic isn't muting when I cough or when I push it up like that. I hopefully OBS is blocking that sound. All right. So there's an astromancy archive that this book contains 6 divination spells, 3 charges to give 1d4 bonus or penalty in reaction to a d20. That's kind of cool. I like that. And divination would like get me out of like just the evocation range. So that's kind of cool. There's also the Atlas of Endless Horizons. This book contains 7 conjuration spells, 3 charges to teleport to 10 feet when hit. Um, that's kind of cool. Move me around the battlefield a little bit. Um, I mean, what doesn't say farmer than the bag of beans? Um, oh, Gary would kill me. Um, like, what if I just planted a bean everywhere I went? Oh God, he'd kill me. I do not feel like this is a chaos character. I very much feel like this character does not deal with chaos well. Um, I feel like he would take a bag of beans away from someone and just be like, "What are you doing? Stop that tomfoolery." I do not feel like yeah, I don't feel like he would deal with that well. Um, Barrier tattoo, bead of force, bell branch. 3 charges to detect various creature types within 60 feet or to cast protection from good and evil. Beasts. And I don't know what other varmints were screwing my farm. Oh, belt of dwarven kind. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. What does dwarven kind do? Your constitution score increases by 2. You have advantage on persuasion checks made to interact with dwarves. If you aren't a dwarf, you have advantage on saving throws against poison. You have dark vision. You can speak, read, write dwarvish. Okay, well then, that was what I was thinking. Okay. Bleh. Um, I mean, belt of giant strength. Um, that would. I'm a farmer. I should be strong, right? Oh shit. Um. All right, we're gonna have to write that down. I feel like that fits a farmer. All right, let's keep going. Gary's gonna be getting these things in his messages and just be like, "What is she doing?" Um. All right. Bloodwell vial. Uh. Bonus to attack rolls and saving throws of your spells. Oh, is this only for sorcerer? Yeah, okay, this is only for sorcerer. Got it, got it. Boots of levitation, boots of speed, boots, bow of conflagration, bowl of commanding water elementals. I mean, maybe I just need to water the crops. Like, I feel like there are better ways of watering crops than with a water elemental. But I also think that that's kind of awesome. Bracers of defense, meh. Brazier of commanding fire elementals, meh. Cape of the Mont Blanc. I don't know what that does. Dimension door, meh. Okay. Controlling air, chime of opening, cloak of displacement, cloak of the bat, crown of wraithbringer, meh. Crystal blade, meh. Cube of force, Darren's instant fortress. I don't really have a house. I just have a whole bunch of fields, and whatever field I'm working in, I just throw the fortress up, and I'm like, this is where I live for the day. Let's see. Dagger of Venom, Deck of Oracles. Delver's Claws. Devotee Sensor. Dimensional Shackles. Donjon Sundering Sphere. Dragon Slayer, Dragon Wing Bow, Dragon Hide Belt. Duplicitous manuscript. 7 illusion spells, 3 charges to impose disadvantage on rolls versus illusion. Um, I mean, I guess illusion could help with those dang varmints, but like, meh, it's just much easier to just kill them. You heard that. My phone is dying because, well, of course it is. All right. Dragonhide belt. Elemental essence shard. Fly resistance to one. I don't care about flying. Elixir of health. Um, Amazon's thing with the A word to activate is concerned about me and is wondering if I need to call 911. Um, all right. Oven chain, far realm shard, psychic damage and frightened, fate dealer's deck, bonus to spell attack rolls. Um, Feyrot armor, figurine of wondrous power. Hmm. An onyx dog can become a mastiff for up to 6 hours. That's kind of cool. I could have an owl scout my fields. Come on, come on now. Okay, cool. All right. Flame tongue, folding boat, fulminating treatise. The book contains 7 evocation spells, 3 charges to deal. Gem of Seeing, True Sight, Giant Slayer, Glamour Tether, other Glimmering Moonbow, Armor. Wonder if I can. Nope. Ring. Oh. Okay, I can't just like take off certain things. Cool, cool. Glow rune pigment. That's kind of cool. I kind of want to give that to my players. Grasping Whip, Heartweaver's Primer. The book contains 7 enchantment spells, 3 charges to impose a disadvantage on a saving throw. Helm of Teleportation, Heward's Handy Haversack, Horn of Blasting, Heward's Handy Haversack. I feel like out in the field picking vegetables and stuff. Um, I feel like that would come in handy, right? Okay. Bag of holding would probably be better, and that's uncommon. All my rations are like things from the farm. Okay, I need to figure out what kind of farmer I am. All right, now that I remember that I have these little things, definitely be utilizing these today. Yeah. All right. All right. I have 3 bats now. I'm gonna take this one and do this one so that I have 3 places to put stuff after I finish throwing. Okay. And this will give me a second good bat. All right. Horn of Valhalla, Gary would kill me. Horseshoes of Speed, Instruments of the Bards, Ion Stone. What does that do? Rare. Awareness. You can't be surprised. Meh. Reserve. This vibrant purple stores spells cast into it. I was originally thinking a ring of spell storing. I don't know what level that is. But um, Any creature can cast a spell first into the stone by touching it. The spell has no effect other than being stored in. If the stone can't hold the spell is expended without effect. The level of the slot used to cast the spell determines how much space it uses. While the stone orbits your head, you can cast any spell stored in it. The spell uses the slot level, spell DC, spell attack bonus, and spell casting ability of the original caster, but is otherwise treated as if you cast a spell. The spell cast from the stone is no longer stored in it, freeing up space. Um, hmm, that would be kind of cool to have. I don't know if that fits my character. I'm gonna have to think on that. Um, and up to third level, I mean, it's not so much overpowered. I don't know why I didn't. Guys, I'm getting distracted now. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Um, maybe. Okay. Ion Stone. Iron Brands of Bolaro. I really like this thing. Um, 3 inches. Um, Whip, Library of Souls and Flesh. The book contains 7 necromancy. Hmm. Okay. Lear, Lyre of Building, Mending, Mace of Disruption, Mace. Mantle of Spell Resistance. Hmm. That would be kind of cool. I don't feel like that fits into my character, but that does. That would be cool for a wizard. Da. Moonsicle, Necklace of Fireballs, Necklace of Prayer Beads, Oil of Etherealness, Outer Essence Shard, Parafit of Proof Against Poison, Plain Colors Codex. This book contains 6 conjuration spells, 3 charges to grant a summoned creature an advantage on attack rolls for 1 minute. Um, and this was like, I was kind of thinking conjuration because I could have a whole bunch of like woodland animals protecting my farm for me, but I do play Conjuration like a lot of like uh the Rangers with the Conjuring and the um play Pathfinder and I conjure stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to go I don't think I want to go Conjuration. I thought it would be cool, but I think I'm going with killing the dag nabbit stupid varmints. Um over over Conjuration. Um Um, right, this is definitely too wide for one of those. Well, something that, no, no, hobby. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe playing Colors Codex. I don't know. Portable Hole, Potion of Clairvoyance, Potion. Prehistoric Figures of Wondrous Power, Protective Verses. Book contains 7 abjuration spells, 3 charges to grant creature 2d10 hit points. Qual's Feather Token. Looks like a feather, different types, blah blah blah. Anchor Bird Fan, Swan Boat, Tree Whip. Nope, none of those make sense for me. Revelers, Concertina, Bard Spells. Rhythm Maker's Drum, Ring of Animal Influence, Ring of Evasion. Hmm. Um, Ring has 3 charges. Okay, so it gets them back at dawn. I feel like, when things like charge at you, like Ring of Evasion would make sense. Um, Ring of Feather Falling, Ring of Free Action, Poison Resistance, Snakes in the Field, Ring of Protection, bonus to AC and saving throws, that's kind of cool. Ring of Resistance, resistance to 1 damage type. What kind of damage type would I be resistant to? I'm thinking it would be poison from like snakes in the field and stuff. I can't think of another one that like would be good. Maybe disease. All right. Ring of spell storing. This ring stores up to 5 levels worth of spells. So why, yeah, like, why take the Ion Stone if, like, unless you're just, collecting all the Ion Stones, then cool. Um, or maybe you already have a ring. My wheel does not like going this slow. It's like, what are you doing to me? All right. Ring of the Ram, Ring of X-ray Vision, Robe of Eyes, Rod of Rulership, Rod of the Packkeeper, Rogue's Mantle, Rope of Entanglement, Ruinous Flail, Sage's Signet, Scroll of Protection, Shadow, Fell, Brand, Spell Scroll, Spell Raw Tattoo, Staff of Charming, Staff of Healing, Staff of Swarming Insects, Staff of Charming. Staff of the Rooted Hills. That sounds kind of cool. Or not. Staff of the Woodland, Staff of Withering, definitely not. Starshot Crossbow, Stone of Controlling Earth Elementals. Would Earth Elementals till my fields for me? I don't know why, but I kind of want to like at least have like potatoes for making moonshine with. I mean, I could also do corn. Um, oh, maybe I have two. Maybe that jug has like two different ones, one made of corn and one made of potatoes. Guys, this is what happens when I build characters. It gets bad. All right. Okay, we're gonna throw. I don't really like to throw in the middle of trimming, but we are going to throw the last 3 6-pounders that I have. And then we'll go back to trimming all of this stuff. But I just made myself some room here. All right. You know what? Or not. Like, this is bad news bears. I just have so much here. All right, we're just going to finish up trimming. And then I will weigh out all of this stuff, spread out the reclaim for the night, and then I'll throw, because I'll be dirty at that point. So that'll work. Okay. Okay. All right. Where was I? Oh, I have Earth Elementals. Sunblade, Sunstaff, Sword of Life Stealing, Sword of Wounding, Tentacle Rod, Vicious Weapon, Voidwalker Armor, Wand of Binding, Wand of Binding. People trespassing on my land. It's kind of cool. Wand of Enemy Detection, Wand of Fear, Wand of Fireballs, Wand of Lightning Bolts, Wand of Paralysis, Wand of the War Mage. Um, I mean, just making things more powerful makes sense to me. Wand of Wonder, Warhorn of Valor, Warrior's Passkey, Wayfarer's Boots, Weapons, Wings of Flying, Rafts of Unarmed Prowess, and Zephyr Armor. I mean, I think what a rare item really comes down to is, do I want more spell slots for a day of adventuring, or do I want to increase my attack slash saving throw bonus? Because while the Wand of the War Mage is awesome, let me just... Oh, you get a bonus to attack spells. In addition, you ignore half cover when making a spell check. So it's +2, but it's only for attack spells. And it this bowl is wonky. Get the wonkiness out of here first, and then I'll work on the bottom. Yeah, I think it comes. So I think to check my notes of what I sent to Gary now. Hee. All right. I think the Arcane Grimoire bonus to attack rolls and saving throws of your spells. So it's a +1. Oh no, it's not. It's a +2. Yeah, I think the Arcane Grimoire just makes more sense. I think like it could be my grandpappy spell book. And yeah, that makes me happy. So I think I'm gonna take the Arcane Grimoire. And then I get 3. What were the other things I looked at? The Belt of Giant Strength. Ah, man, the Belt of Giant Strength just, I feel like for a farmer, just makes sense. It doesn't make any sense for a wizard to have it, but like, who cares? That's just amazing. Um, I just, I feel like that's awesome. Um, Okay, sorry. Um, Balls of Giant Strength. Handstone meh. Um, Ring of Evasion. Ring of Evasion's kind of cool just because, like, getting out of the way of, like, rushing animals. Um, but yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Arcane Grimoire and just have it be my Grandpappy spellbook. Um, I have to look into how many spells I can put in a spellbook. Um, all right. All right, so the Arcane Grimoire, done. Taking it. Delete message. Delete message. Delete message. Grace, let me think. I know you sent other messages. Where did they go? All right, so far I have an alchemy jug and an arcane grimoire. All right, let's change this over to uncommon. All right. I really kind of wish that I could grab the all-purpose tool, just because I feel like, um, as a farmer, just like having a shovel, having a like whatever I needed at the time was just like correct. Um, but that's fine. Makes sense for an artificer to have. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, the other thing that I could do is I could go with an uncommon arcane grimoire and then take the belt of giant strength as my rare item. It only gives me a +1, but that would also give me the belt of giant strength, which I just think is so cool for a farmer. Um, I just, I don't know. I can't get it out of my brain. I'm like, tree fell in the field. No, go get it. Just pick it up and move it. Um, like moving meat from like the slaughterhouse to like processing. Just pick up the whole slab. It's fine. I got this. I'm doing that. I'm doing it. I'm gonna. I'm taking the belt of giant strength. I can't. I love it. I'm doing it. All right. Okay. All right, so I'm taking the Arcane Grimoire as an uncommon. I'm taking the Alchemy Jug as an uncommon. Taking the Belt of Giant Strength as a rare. I get one more uncommon. Oh my god, it's so funny. Okay, sorry. Boots of Elvenkind, Boots of Striding and Springing, Boots of the Winterlands. I mean, Boots of Striding and Springing, like just to like get across the field and like I think that's kind of cool too. All right, Broom of Flying, Brooch of Shielding, Brooch of Shielding. What does that do? I don't feel like that's correct for me. Force damage. Meh. All right. Cap of Water Breathing, Card Sharp Deck, Circlet of Blasting, Cloak of Elvenkind. Um, Cloak of Elvenkind. That actually, like when I go off hunting in the woods, Cloak of Elvenkind might be it. All right, we're gonna keep going here. So I am trimming these rather wet, and I almost kind of think that I should be waiting till after lunch to let these kind of dry out a little bit more. Which time flies when you're having fun. It's noon already. I had a big breakfast, so I'm not hungry, but um, okay. All right. Yeah, Cloak of Elvenkind might be it. Cloak of Protection, Cloak of the Manta Ray, Coiling Grasp Tattoo, Decanter of Endless Water. Although, I bet my alchemy jug could produce water. Let's, oh yeah, fresh water, salt water, all good. Okay. Um, Deck of Illusions, Deck of Wonder, Dragonhide Belt, Dried Leech. Drift Globe, Dust of Disappearance, Dust of Dryness, Dust of Sneezing and Choking. Eldritch Gem. What does that do? The gem contains emotive elemental energy. Oh, okay. Conjure elemental. Meh. Should have known that. Emerald Pen, Ever Smoking Bottle, Eyes of Charming, Eyes of Minute Seeing, Eyes of the Eagle, Fabulous Gem. Feywild Shard. Figurine of Wonderless Power, Gauntlets of Ogre Power. Um, oh, your strength score is a 19. Gauntlets, okay. Let's do that instead. 'Cause I don't need a 21 strength. Okay. All right. So I'm still down to 2. Gem of brightness, gloves of missile snaring, gloves of swimming and climbing, gloves of thievery, goggles of night, guardian emblem. 3 charges to turn a critical hit on a creature into a normal hit. Hat of disguise, headband of intellect. Oh my god, that would be funny. I'm just like a regular, like, I rolled really crappy stats, and I'm okay with that. I don't need good stats, but like it would be so funny if I took like the gauntlets of ogre power, the headband of intellect, whatever it is for like wisdom and whatnot, and just like went down the line and was like, if you take these items away from me, I'm just like a 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. But like with these, I can be a hero. Um, that might be an NPC at some point. Okay. I do not need a 19 intelligence. Yes, I'm a wizard. Yes, I should have like a 20 at this point. Actually, I may have a 20. I don't know. I may only have an 18. Doesn't really matter. Uh, Helm of Comprehending Languages. Oh, I really like that for a wizard. Um, I lost my X-Acto knife, guys. There you are. I do really like the Helm of Comprehend Languages for a wizard. Because I did want him to be always adding to his spell book. And so just being able to read other people's spell books and just books in general, I just feel like the Helm of Comprehending Languages that that might be it. Helm of Telepathy, House of Cards, Immovable Rod. Always love a good immovable rod. Um, Instrument of the Barge, Javelin of Lightning, Key Tomes, Ointment, Lantern of Revealing, Mariner's Armor, Medallion of Thoughts, Mithril Armor, Moonsickle, Nature's Mantle, Necklace of Adaptation, Oil of Slipperiness, Pearl of Power, Parafit of Health, Parafit of Wound Closure, Filter of Love. Parafit of Wound Closure, like if you get hurt when you're out working, and like, man, you don't want to walk all the way into town to go see a cleric. Um, that would make sense for a farmer. Because, like, you ain't gonna stop your chores to go see a damn healer. You got shit to do and chores to take care of. Trying to figure out what ones of these are like driest. These are so wet. I'm so surprised. All right, let's. My real issue is water, right? So if I just got myself a water bowl, unless I did some reclaim. All right. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it here for lunch. I go upstairs for a little bit, come back down, and continue at that point. So I'll probably be back in like a half an hour or so.